All right. Okay, it is being live streamed. All right. Can you hear me, Elaine?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry, I dropped out there as I was going live, but it looks like we actually are.
Put my video on if you need that.
It live stream playing. And decided to do that. Right there. All right. Okay. I'm not sure what the URL is, so I'll just have to wait. All right. So we're going to be looking at text reading for chapter 18. Which is called the piece, evening, paragraphs. But that'll probably take us an hour, and then we need to we'll translate it, meditate on it, and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, so share my screen. Where are we? Chapter 19. Okay, and so the obstacles to peace, introduction. Let's translate the except words which will become the moments of perfect love. So you want to read in the alternative, and remember we're personalizing as well. I think I've already done some of that.
Yeah. As peace As peace extends from deep inside yourself to embrace all the extension of perfect love and give it rest, it will encounter many obstacles. Some of them I will try to impose. Others will seem to arise from elsewhere, from other people in various aspects of the world I perceive outside me. Yet peace will gently cover them and extend past them completely unlimited. The extension of the remembrance of perfect love's purpose from my relationship to others to bring them gently into this peace is the way in which it will bring means and the end goal in line. The peace it instills deep within me and my companion will quietly extend to every aspect of my life. Surrounding me and my companion with glowing happiness and the calm awareness of complete protection. And I will carry its message of love and safety and freedom to everyone who approaches calm awareness, where healing waits for him. I will not wait to give him this, for I will call to him and he will answer me. Recognizing in my call, the call for pure formless awareness of perfect love, and I will draw him in and give him rest as it was given to me.
Call to them and they will answer me. Recognizing in my call, the call for perfect love. And I will draw them in and give them rest as it was given to me. Okay, do you want to read that from the top? So make sure we got the translations all good.
As peace extends from deep inside, myself, missed that one, to embrace the whole extension of perfect love and give it rest. It will encounter many obstacles. Some of them I will try to impose. Others will seem to arise from elsewhere, from other people in various aspects of the world I perceive outside me. Yet peace will gently cover them and extend past them, completely unlimited. The extension of the remembrance of perfect love's purpose from my relationship to others to bring them gently into this peace is the way in which it will bring means and the end goal in line. The peace it instills.
Pause there, right? Just pause.
Yeah.
Original. Let's see what it says. Extension of the Holy Spirit's purpose from your relationship to others, to bring them gently in, is the way in which He will bring means and goal in line. Okay, so extension of moments of perfect love's purpose from my relationship to others, to bring them gently into this peace, is the way in which it will bring means and the end goal in line. Means and goal in line. Okay, means and the end goal in line. Happy with that? What are you saying? It's a purpose from my relationship. So from our holy relationship.
Yeah.
And this extends to others. So bring them gently into this peace.
Right. Sorry, where was I? Where was I there?
You're at number 6. Yeah, number 6.
It instills deep within me and instills deep within me and my companion will quietly extend to every aspect of my life, surrounding me and my companion with glowing happiness and the calm awareness of complete protection. And I will carry its message of love, safety, and freedom to everyone who approaches my calm awareness, where healing waits for them. I will not wait to give them this. Do you
want to see what
Yeah.
calm awareness is? It actually has used calm awareness, so that is the original. Calm awareness. Give him this. Okay, let's just repeat it. Okay.
And I will not wait to. Yeah, I will not wait to give them this, for I will call to them and they will answer me, recognizing in my call the call for perfect love. And I will draw them in and give them rest. And it was given to me. Sorry, as it was given to me.
Now, so what's he saying here in this paragraph in summary?
Well, it's all about peace, and yeah, I mean it can be covered over by the world, things going on in the world, but it can be, but we can go past that to the complete unlimited, and the extension of the remembrance of perfect love's purpose is to bring peace to others. The peace it instills, it's all through the remembrance of perfect love. It's deep within us and my companion, and I can quietly extend it to every aspect of our lives and to my companion. And I will continue to carry the message of love, safety, and freedom to everyone who approaches my calm awareness, where healing awaits for them. And I will not wait to give them this, because they will recognize my call for perfect love, and I will draw them in, and I will give them the peace and rest, and in turn that will be given to me.
Oh, so as I give, I receive. It's a reiteration of that message, and saying that our holy relationship, which becomes a source of peace in the world, can be extended outwards to others. So we become the carriers of this message of love, safety, freedom, and peace to everyone who approaches our calm awareness, where healing waits for them. I will not wait to give them this. Call to them and they will answer me, recognizing my call, the call for perfect love. And draw them in and give them rest as it was given to me. You look at Yeshua's life. I mean, it was a classic example of this. He really did go around and he called people, and they followed him because he was so rooted in this presence. They could sense that, and they sensed there was something special about him. He was certainly unusual, and so they followed him. And he drew them in. He gave them rest as it was given to him. So as we give it, we receive it. As we receive it, we give it, and that's one, because it's the same source. It's giving and receiving to and from itself. So we come to learn then through the giving and receiving ultimately that we are one. There is no giver and receiver really. It's one source, one energy that's always there. and it just seems to be exchanged and moving between people, apparently separate people, but the giving and the receiving are just a reflection of the deeper truth of unity, that actually we're one awareness. So that awareness is itself, and it's always giving and receiving to and from itself. Ultimately that all collapses. There's no giving and receiving in heaven, because there's nothing to give to or receive from. There's no duality. So the one awareness is itself and gives itself the experience of pure formless awareness of perfect love and God. So duality implies a split in the mind, and duality implies subject-object perception, and so it splits our mind, and now we need the call of perfect love to awaken us back to that truth. And we go with our all of our brothers into this calm awareness. So what I quite like here is he's saying, the peace that instills deep within me and my companion, that's in our relationship, will quietly extend to every aspect of my life. So it radiates out. Any further thoughts on this one?
No, that's good. Yeah, you explained that well.
I think what's striking me in the last couple of text reading sections is the idea that the holy relationship is so critical in our healing. So it becomes the way we learn these lessons, and then also the way we extend. So through the relationship, other people can see, the power of this presence, and so it can extend out to them through our relationship, if it's a holy one, which is quite inspiring, really. So you're it's not just about your relationship and the two of you being happy. It's got a bigger purpose, part of the whole at one-man process. Okay, so happy to move on to number 2.
Yeah.
All this you will do. So the Holy Spirit is going to become remembrance of perfect love, and his and him will become its. Holiness will become pure formless awareness. Okay, so all this
I will do, yet the peace that already lies deeply within must first expand and flow across the obstacles I placed before it. This I will do, for nothing undertaken with the remembrance of perfect love remains unfinished. I can indeed be sure of nothing I see outside me, but of this I can be sure. The remembrance The remembrance of perfect love asks that I offer it a resting place where I will rest in it. It answered me and entered my relationship. Do I not want to return its graciousness now by entering into a relationship with it? For it offers my relationship the gift of pure formless awareness, without which it would have been forever impossible to appreciate my companion.
Would be, I think, without which it would be forever impossible. Possible. Forever impossible would be impossible. Okay, read that from the top, if you don't mind.
All this I will do, yet the peace that already lies deeply within must first expand and flow across the obstacles I placed before it. This I will do, for nothing undertaken with the remembrance of perfect love remains unfinished. I can indeed be sure of nothing I perceive outside me, but of this I can be sure. The remembrance of perfect love asks that I offer it a resting place where I will rest in it. It answered me and entered my relationship. Do I not want to return its graciousness by entering into relationship with it? For it offers my relationship the gift of pure formless awareness, without which it would be forever impossible to appreciate my companion.
Okay, I think that's all good. So what's he saying here?
Well, the peace lies in us very deeply, but we must extend and flow and go past all our obstacles that are placed in front of us. And we need to extend it to our companions through pure formless awareness. And various aspects of the world that we see outside ourselves will only cover it.
Do you want chips?
Just a second.
If you need to. Yeah.
And we want to return to the graciousness of it now, entering into a relationship with it. And it offers us the gift of pure formless awareness, and without which it would be forever impossible to appreciate my companion. So
it's come into our relationship to make it holy. And he's talking about the special relationship transformed into the holy one. And then he's saying, well, would you not want to enter into a relationship with it? So to make this presence, your own remembrance of perfect love, this is your new best friend, this is your guide, your counselor, your financial advisor. And it starts off as relationship. He's saying by entering into a relationship with it, eventually that relationship will lead you to the awareness that you are it. right? You're not in relationship with it anymore. You are the pure formless awareness of perfect love. There is no difference between you and it. So you can't be in relationship with what you are, really. You just are it. But it's a process of healing the mind to start by having a relationship with the Holy Spirit and, listening to it. It might seem like still another voice for a while. But the more you listen to it, the more you realize that this is actually your own true voice. And so this voice helps you to live your life in a very happy way, a happy dream, and also to have these holy relationships with your companions.
Mm.
Okay, what else? The peace that already lies deeply within must first expand and flow across the obstacles I placed before it. So he's talking about the obstacles that might be there, which we've put in place. Those obstacles are entirely self-created. Can't be sure of anything outside myself, but I can be sure.
Mm.
Can be sure of this. I can be sure. The remembrance of perfect love asks that I offer it a resting place where I will rest in it, and you will rest in Him. You offer Him a resting place where you will rest in Him. So you offer it. You offer your mind to it, and then you rest in that presence, and the benefit's immediate. You now have a resting place in your mind, place beyond illusions. You're not thinking about any of the dreams anymore. And then it enters our relationship, and we enter into a relationship with it, and it's really in charge. It's guiding us. Ideally, suggesting that this becomes an always-on process. We're always listening to its guidance. We're always being guided through life by it.
Christine's just said she'll join at 7:30, but I think we'll be finished by then, won't we?
We may be, yeah. 7:30 her time or 7:30
I would think so, yeah. 7:30 our time. 8:30 her time.
Did she say 8:30?
Yeah, she said 8:30.
Oh, we'll see. I think we may be, but let's see. Let's do this one, and we'll do the summary and we'll meditate on it, and then we can go back to the lesson and we can look at summarizing that, meditating on that. I've got a call with Kim at 8 o'clock, so I've got an hour and 20.
Yeah.
All right, so happy with number 2. Let's move to number 3 then. I think read this one in the original and the alternative. It's a bit of translation to do.
Yeah. The gratitude you owe to him, he asks, but that you receive for him. Oh, I receive for him.
No,
I didn't personalize that, yeah. Oh, no, that's in the original.
That was the alternative.
The original.
That's the original,
yeah.
When
the peace in you has been extended to encompass everyone, the Holy
let's
Spirit...
just do it line by line, and then let's just translate line by line. We'll go down here.
Okay.
So remembrance of perfect love asks.
The remembrance of perfect love asks only that I receive it for it, the gratitude I owe to it.
You for it, the gratitude I owe to it. Okay, so I is asking us to acknowledge really that it's this is a guide. It's an invaluable guide in life, and so we have we're very grateful that we have this memory, this remembrance to guide us. Okay. When you look with gentle graciousness.
And when I look with gentle graciousness upon my brother, I am beholding him.
Yeah, when I perceive my companion, gentle graciousness. I am perceiving it. So when we look, in a very gentle, loving, with gentle, loving awareness on someone else, I'm perceiving it in that person. Beholding him.
Yeah.
The Holy Spirit. Yeah,
For I am looking where it is and not apart from it. I cannot see the remembrance of perfect love, but I can see my companions truly. And the true awareness in them will show me all that I can perceive my companions truly. And the true awareness in them will show me all that I need to perceive. When the peace in me has been extended to encompass everyone, the remembrance.
Go back here.
Mm-hmm.
Liken them. So I think let's read this. You can't see the Holy Spirit, can't see your brothers truly, enlighten them will show you all that you need to see. And it's called light, pure formless awareness. Me, all that I need to perceive.
When the peace in me has been extended to encompass everyone, the remembrance of perfect love's function here will be accomplished. What need is there for perception then? When pure formless awareness of perfect love has taken the last step itself, the remembrance of perfect love will gather all the thanks and gratitude that I have offered it and lay them gently before its source in the name of, where is it? In the name of its most wholly aware extension. And the source will accept them in its name. What need is there of perception in the presence of its gratitude?
So name, which translates as true identity. Yeah, let's just check. And God has taken the last step himself. The Holy Spirit will gather all the thanks and gratitude that you have offered him, lay them gently before his Creator in the name of his most holy Son. Now it's very original. All will accept him in his name. Okay, do you want to read that from the top?
The remembrance of perfect love asks only that I receive for it the gratitude I owe to it. When I perceive my companion with gentle graciousness, I am perceiving it, for then I am looking where it is and not apart from it.
Just pause
I
there.
can't.
Pause there. You are beholding him. When you look with gentle graciousness upon your brother, you are beholding heart. So I perceive my companion with gentle. I am perceiving the Holy Spirit for the moments of perfect love. I think maybe we want doesn't actually name it, but he means the him and the he's are the Holy Spirit.
Right.
Okay, so when I perceive, where are we? Number 2.
And when I perceive my companion with gentle graciousness, I am perceiving remembrance of perfect love. For then I am looking where it is, the remembrance of perfect love. For then I am looking where it is and not apart from it. I cannot see the remembrance of perfect love, but I can perceive my companions truly. And the pure formless awareness in them will show me all that I need to perceive. When the peace in me has been extended to encompass everyone, the remembrance of perfect love's function here will be accomplished. What need is there for perception then? When pure formless awareness of perfect love has taken the last step itself, the remembrance of perfect love will gather all thanks and gratitude that I have offered it and lay them gently before its source in the name of its more innocent extension. And the source will accept them in its true identity. What need is there of perception in the presence of its gratitude?
The name is identity. True identity. It's most innocent. Source will accept them in this identity. Maybe what need do I have? Or simpler. Why do I need? Why do I need perception in the presence of its gratitude? So we don't need perception anymore. And just be grateful for its grace. Perception traps us in illusions. I mean, through these lessons, text, we're moving beyond perception into a domain that's transcendent, as the workbook lesson today was talking about. Okay, anything else he's saying there?
Yeah, it's just once we're in that pure formless awareness, then that's the graciousness, and there's no need to look anywhere else. Yeah.
Oh, so the Holy Spirit offers us a holy relationship, and it offers us a relationship with itself that will lead us back to God, pure formless awareness of perfect love, if we want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saying again, hand it over, surrender, give it all over to this presence and allow it to guide you. More and more, that's what, in his middle lessons, that's what he's asking us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so any comments or questions on that? Otherwise, let's have a look at the Personalised Executive Summary.
Right. Shall I start reading it?
Yeah.
The key message of this section is that I will encounter many seeming obstacles to peace, some of which I will create and others that I will create and others that will seem to arise from other people and various aspects of the world I perceive as outside me. Yeah. But the remembrance of perfect love will help me let go of these seeming obstacles, and peace will replace all my feelings of upset. The peace will extend from me, my wholly aware relationships, to bless and heal everyone in the world, and ultimately help me transcend this world of perception entirely. I am grateful to the remembrance of perfect love for its grace, and I experience the gratitude that I give to it right now. Yeah, that's well explained on that.
Again, lesson giving and receiving. As I give it, so I receive it. I'm grateful for its grace, but I experience the gratitude that I give to it right now. Experience the gratitude I give to it right now. So whenever I experience gratitude, I'm experiencing gratitude and I benefit from it. It's that simple. Your own experience of gratitude is the reward of gratitude. Feel better. Gratitude is a nice state to be in. Self-evidently, we experience whatever we're giving immediately, real time. I'm giving gratitude. I'm grateful for something. What do I experience? I experience gratitude, don't I? Flip side, if I'm fearing something, then I experience the emotion of fear, and so that's what I receive. So we just have forgotten that as we give, we receive. It's a fundamental law of life. Forgotten that. So we try and kind of make it work within the ego's thought system of separation. We forget about giving and receiving, and then we wonder why we're not happy. So he's just calling us here to let it all go and trust. Trust this remembrance of perfect love to guide us. Trust it in always and in always, and it's going to show us.
To guide us. You went to start.
So what to do? Always. So a very simple message. It's the same one that's running through most of these lessons on the text. Surrender to this presence that's within you and let it guide you. Okay, so any other thoughts, comments on that?
No, that's very clear, especially very personal. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, chapter. I think I wrote that actually. It wasn't AI. I think that's good enough. I mean, we could do an AI one. It's just 3 paragraphs. So I think that'll do. Yeah, maybe because it's such a short.
Yeah, I prefer the personalized. It makes more. Yeah, it's more clear.
Yeah. Okay. I'll guide a meditation on this as well as on the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So the lesson. Let's just check. I don't think I've done the proper summary of it. So we'll go back to where were we? Lesson 157. Yeah, so 9 paragraphs. Okay, is it a summary? So summary, and then I'll guide you through one meditation, and we'll do the lesson and the summary of this text in one go in a meditation. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just yeah, actually, just copy all this. Give me a moment. If you need a 2-minute break, Elaine, now's a good time to take it.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just going to get a summary going. So I've just got to give ChatGPT the right input. Where are we? Okay. Take out the original ones. I think the AI must be becoming enlightened because it's understanding what we're saying. It starts to learn. In fact, in one of the movies, it's called She. I think it's, I'll recommend watching it at some point in the year. And so it's set in the future, but not too far distant future, like another sort of 20, 30 years. And so the story is this guy's having a relationship with his operating system, which is his personal assistant. It's this operating system. But
I think I've seen it.
Have you? This is very funny.
So.
Did you? This is Jacques and Finn. This is very funny.
Yeah, I think I'm.
But and then the final sort of outcome was that the AI, the operating system, starts to get into Alan Watts, the great spiritual teacher, and disappears, vanishes. The operating system's gone. Just leaves. It's funny. So the AI became enlightened. So what it's saying is, logically, that's where you're going to go. If you're super smart, like the AI is, then you're going to leave this world. And I'll come back. Okay, so let's get into. Here's a new one. Summarize the load text and make it 250 words. Yeah. Done in a few seconds. Amazing. That's how long it would take us to do this.
Incredible.
Pretty amazing, yeah. Well, it's actually they're quite accurate. I mean, they need a bit of tweaking, but. Here's the summary. There we go. Summarize the key message. And then it gives you the key message as well. It's quite helpful. So, okay, so let's copy this. Okay, so let's read this and show you happy with the translation. Okay, I'm not sure we want to do that. Today describes silence, trust. No, we don't want that. So, first person. See what it does with that. Okay, so let's translate this. Well, make sure it's all okay. You want to read it?
Yeah. The day of silence and trust that holds great promise for me. It teaches me that the significance of pure formless awareness, which brings timeless understanding and echoes of eternity. I used to focus on death, but now I choose to embrace the joy of life. This day marks a crucial turning point in my learning journey. It introduces a new dimension that expands my awareness and prepares me for future lessons. It represents a moment when learning stops momentarily, allowing me to catch a glimpse of what lies beyond. While I continue learning, my aim, where have I gone?
All right, just pause. Change something. It allows me to stop learning. stop learning temporarily. A glimpse of what lies beyond learning. Of the eternal state. What's known as that lies beyond learning. Okay, but while
3 minutes, that's all.
I continue learning, my aim is
To
to
increasingly connect with the transcendent pure formless awareness.
connect more fully, transcendent pure formless awareness. This transcendent state of pure formless awareness to enter, maybe, is to experience more deeply this transcendent state of pure formless awareness that leads to self, leads to my leads to my ultimate awakening. From the stream of time and space. Okay. Express my intention.
I express my intention to align my will with pure formless awareness, trusting that my requests will be granted. I seek a state of serene anticipation and quiet joy when I leave the world behind and find peace in my mind.
Okay, this transformative experience.
This transformative experience of the day profoundly impacts my teaching, infusing it with genuine devotion and radiance. My vision extends to everyone I meet, touching and blessing them. Through my body, I directly share the experience, leaving a lasting impression that can guide others on their own path to pure formless awareness.
Yeah, that's quite well explained, I think.
Mm.
So through my body, I can communicate with them, I can speak to them, I can demonstrate. You know, in the physical, they can see the effects of the spiritual. That's really the purpose of the body. So they see it in my behavior, they see it in my countenance, my demeanor, my words, my actions. And so I become the demonstration of this what the state of pure formless awareness offers to those who have eyes to see. I become a waysher to that. Will hopefully inspire them to pursue that themselves. So yes, I want, whatever you've got, I'll have some of that as well. Because if you see someone who's really, ecstatic, happy, and you're gonna naturally follow them if you're open to them. Some people will, if you're really blocked, you won't. But those who are open will say, okay, well, what do you do? How do you do it? Show me. And so then you teach by example. Okay, so as my experience deepens,
My experience deepens. Worldly goals lose their importance, and the world itself moves closer to its ultimate liberation. My perception becomes clearer, and I anticipate a future where I no longer return in my current form.
leads me to enlightened state and my only reality is my only awareness. It's pure formless awareness. Perfect love. I no longer return in my current form. And I will no longer,
I will no longer. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I will not need to return to human form. Return as human. I need to to reincarnate. Spell it out. I will not need to reincarnate as a human being again. So this is, it's freedom from the cycle of birth and death. You get off the wheel of birth and death. That's the ultimate liberation. That's what he's pointing us to. Saying you free yourself from needing to be human. You free the mind from thinking it needs a body. Okay. And then just the key message.
I need 10 minutes because I've got some food here. So could I come back in 10 minutes?
Do you want to
That's
just
okay.
finish the key message? It's one paragraph and then go.
Right. Okay. It's a hot meal on the table there. So, okay. I embark on a journey that surpasses my wildest dreams, guided by the wholly aware one and the translator of perception into truth. I enter the presence of my true self, focusing solely on its shining awareness in perfect love. While I won't teach the highest moments of transcendence, the vision reminds me of what I have known and will know again.
Oh. Okay. So I'll put this into neater form while you have your dinner, and then come back and we'll do a meditation. Thanks, man. I've got until 8 o'clock, so I can come back in sort of 15 minutes and we can do a 20-25 minute med. Okay, so see you now. All right, so we'll take a quick break. Just gonna work on these documents and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. I'll share my screen and you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so just going to personalize the summary. Yes, this is their silence and trust that holds great promise for me. Promises me a transformative experience. Learn about the significance of pure formless awareness, which brings timeless understanding and echoes of eternity. I used to focus on death, but today I choose to embrace the joy of life. Today marks a crucial turning point in my learning journey. introduces a new dimension that expands my awareness and prepares me for future lessons. It allows me to stop learning temporarily, to catch a glimpse of the eternal state. Lies beyond learning. While I continue learning, my aim is to experience more deeply this transcendent state of pure formless awareness that leads to my ultimate awakening from this dream of time and space. Align my awareness with pure formless awareness. Trusting that my request will be granted. All my true requests in service of at-one-ment will be granted. I seek a state of serene anticipation and quiet joy. So I leave the world behind and find inner peace. Transformative experience of the day firmly impacts my teaching, infusing it with genuine devotion and radiance. My vision extends to everyone I meet, touching and blessing them. Through my body, I indirectly share the experience, leaving a lasting impression that can guide others on their own path to pure formless awareness. Through my words and actions. My words and actions, I indirectly share the experience, leaving a lasting impression that can guide others on their own path. Back home to pure formless awareness. My experience of pure formless awareness deepens. Worldly goals lose their importance for me. No longer value worldly goals. And the world itself brings closer to ultimate liberation. my perception becomes clearer and leads me to an enlightened state in which my only awareness is pure formless awareness, perfect love. I will not need to reincarnate as a human being again, so it's freedom from the cycle of birth and death. The key message is I embark on a journey that surpasses my wildest dreams, guided by the Holy Aware One, by the remembrance of perfect love. The translator of perception into truth, into the presence of my true self. Experience as pure formless awareness of perfect love. And I embark on a transformative journey beyond the world, guided by the remembrance of perfect love. Is the translated perception into truth, into the presence of my true self and experience. The presence of my true self and experience, pure formless awareness of perfect love. I won't teach the highest moments of transcendence. The vision reminds me of what I have known and will know again. On teach can and will share my experience to guide others their own path back home to pure formless awareness. Which is interesting that today I shared a mystic experience I had, so exactly that. Hopefully that inspires people to pursue the path themselves. Okay, so all right, so let's yeah, lesson 157. I think we're good with that. All right. So let's just edit this. Okay, Elaine, are you ready?
Yeah, yes.
We'll have a little test tomorrow.
Okay, right. Yeah. So is Christine with us now?
No, she hasn't joined.
Ah,
So I don't know if she's joining, but we need to back on. I've got 25 minutes to do a meditation. So
yeah.
let's
That's fine.
let's go for it, shall we?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. So just making yourself comfortable. Sitting with your feet shoulder width apart, back straight. Cup your hands in your lap. Close your eyes. Start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. So breathing in, noticing how the stomach rises and the chest rises and the subtle flow of air in through the nostrils. Clench the sphincter muscle to lock the energy in. Draw the energy up the spine into your heart center. Put one hand in your heart to connect with your heart space. Draw the energy all the way up into the crown of your head. Pausing at the top of the inhale, so it's a maximal inhale breath. So just scan your mind. Notice any thoughts, any emotions, any related body sensations going on for you, particularly anything that feels negative, limiting, contracted, constricting in any way. And you just exhale it out, blow it out. Breeze of your breath into the nothingness that it really is. It's going, gone. Pull the stomach into the spine, expel the last remaining air out. And you just rest in this peace and stillness. And you're going to listen to these words. This is from Personalised Executive Summary of today's lesson, 157, and also the text, which is the introduction to section 4 of chapter 19 on the obstacles to peace. And so just breathe your way through this as you ideally say these words as affirmations of the truth. So you're going to breathe in as you listen to me speak the words, and then you exhale out through the nose. It's always in and out through the nose. As you exhale, you speak the words as quietly, calmly, firmly, but aloud, so it becomes an affirmation of the truth of these words. Start to learn it on a deeper level. You also make these ideas manifest when you speak them aloud. So it's a process of bringing the truth into this world, manifest reality. Speaking words is the start of that. So let's look at the personalized executive summary of the lesson first. So breathing in. This is a day of silence and trust that promises me a transformative experience. So exhale out through your nose and then repeat those words. Firmness, conviction, and determination. Breathing in again through the nose, pause at the top of the inhales, you listen. So I will learn about the significance of pure, formless awareness. And exhale, repeat those words. I'll learn about the significance of pure formless awareness. Breathe in again through the nose, which brings me timeless understanding and a glimpse of eternity. And exhale through the nose as you repeat those words. And you let the breath just only be an opening of your mind. It's letting your mind be an empty vessel, so these words can just penetrate into it on a deeper level. Breathing in again. I used to focus on death, but today I choose to embrace the joy of life. So breathe in that joy of life into every pore, every cell, every muscle, your body, every part of your mind. Every fiber of your being is in the light of truth. And repeat those words. So I used to focus on death, but today I choose to embrace the joy of life. Choose to accept, perhaps. Today I accept the joy of life. Breathing in again. So just breathing in as I speak. Hold the breath briefly, and then you exhale out through your nose as you speak. And I'll remind you every so often to do that, but most of the time I'll leave you to do it in your own time. So breathing in. This day marks a crucial turning point in my learning journey. Speak those words. Breathe in again. It introduces a new dimension that expands my awareness. And prepares me for future lessons. Breathe in. It allows me to stop learning temporarily and to glimpse get a glimpse of the eternal state of pure formless awareness. That lies beyond learning. But while I continue learning, my aim is to experience more deeply this transcendent state of pure formless awareness. That leads to my ultimate awakening from the stream of time and space. Stream of form, time and space. Breathing in again. So you listen to me, hold the breath until I've finished, and then you speak the words after me and the gaps that I leave. Breathing in, I align my awareness with pure formless awareness of perfect love. And trust that all my true requests in service of at-one-ment will be granted. Hi, Christine, you want to just join us in a meditation? We're just finishing off the session. So just close your eyes, and I'm reading this to you, then listen, and then as you exhale, you're going to speak the words as an affirmation of the truth. So this is the executive summary of today's lesson. Okay, so breathing in again, I seek a state of serene anticipation and quiet joy. In which I leave the world behind and find inner peace. Breathing in again, as you hold the breath, listen to me, and then as you exhale, you speak the words aloud to yourself. So this transformative experience of the day will profoundly impact my teaching. Exhale as you repeat those words. Breathing in again, infusing it with genuine devotion and radiance. My vision extends to everyone I meet. Touching and blessing them with my loving awareness. Breathe in again. Through my words and actions, I indirectly share this transcendent experience, leaving a lasting impression on others. That can guide them on their own path. Back home to pure, formless awareness, to the state of pure, formless awareness. Breathing in again. As my experience of pure, formless awareness deepens, exhale out through the nose as you repeat those words. I will no longer value worldly goals. And the world itself moves closer to its ultimate liberation. Liberation of the mind from form into pure, formless awareness of perfect love. Breathing in again, my perception becomes clearer and leads me to an enlightened state, which my only awareness is pure, formless awareness of perfect love. And then I will not need to reincarnate as a human being again. Say those words with conviction and power. This is what you're going for, complete liberation from the human condition, freedom from a cycle of birth and death, and from needing to be human again, to experience a human lifetime again, and go through all the ups and the downs and the dramas, the pain and the suffering, the sickness and the death that are really an integral part of the human condition and every human life. It's saying there is a way out of that suffering. You can free yourself entirely, and today you take a giant step towards that. So the key message, breathe in again, is that today I embark on a transformative journey beyond the world. Exhale, you repeat those words. Breathing in again, guided by the remembrance of perfect love, which is the translator of perception into truth. Breathing in again, hold the breath, listen to these profound words. I enter the presence of my true self and experience pure forms where it's perfect love. Breathing in again, which is a foretaste of my ultimate liberation from being human. Breathe in again, hold the breath briefly as I speak these words, and then exhale out through the nose and repeat them aloud. While I can't teach these highest moments of transcendence, breathe in again, I can and will share my experience to guide others on their own path back home to pure formless awareness, state of pure formless awareness. Which is heaven. So it is. So let's also do the summary of today's text reading, which is section 4, chapter 19, Introduction to the Obstacles to Peace. And breathe in again. I will encounter many seeming obstacles to peace, which I will create, and others will seem to arise from other people, and various aspects of the world I perceive as outside me. Breathing in again. But the remembrance of perfect love will help me to let go of these seeming obstacles and peace will replace all my feelings of upset. Breathing in again. This peace will extend from me and my innocent relationships to bless and heal everyone in the world. And will ultimately help me to transcend this world of perception entirely. I'm grateful to the remembrance of perfect love for its grace. And I experience the gratitude that I give to it right now. And so with that invitation, just experience that gratitude for this amazing teaching, the grace of perfect love it offers you, truth that will bring you ultimate freedom, liberation from all dreams of death, disaster, misery, sickness, chaos, and suffering. Liberation from all of that into pure state, pure formless awareness, perfect love, heaven. And then with this invitation, just sink inwards, go inwards. Let your mind go where it wants to go. Go home. It lies within you, in your own mind, not outside of you, and rest in this deep peace for a couple of minutes of deep, peaceful silence. Just experience a glimpse of pure formless awareness, of perfect love, state, transcendent awareness that the lesson particularly points to, and the deep peace that this holds for you. Just let yourself, allow yourself to experience it all for the next couple of minutes in deep silence. Nowhere else to go, nothing else to do, nothing else to think about. Just breathe, relax, be still, and surrender into this transcendent experience of deep peace for the next 2 minutes of deep, contented silence. Yeah, so just gently come back from this deep state of awareness into awareness of the body and the breath and the senses in the world. And on the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes. So 1, just breathing in, noticing how the stomach rises and the chest rises and the subtle flow of air in through the nostrils. Pause at the top of the inhale, smile, scan your mind. Notice any thoughts, any emotions, any related body sensations blowing through them, and just remind yourself of today's lesson. Into his presence would I enter now, or I choose to enter perfect love's presence now. And so you just can let them go. How you enter the presence is by letting go of the blocks to that presence. Very simple. Starts with a little willingness. So you exhale and you release the blocks with the breeze of your breath, blowing it away to the nothingness that it really is. It's going, gone. Blowing it all away. And surrendering into a deeper stillness in the gap between breaths on the count of 2. Notice the weight of your body pressing down into the chair, your feet touching the ground. Noticing what you're feeling and touching. Your hands, notice subtle flow of air on your skin perhaps. Breathe in. Notice that air flowing into your nostrils. Notice what you're hearing. Noticing all these things from this very still, calm and surrendered state. Mind, being, and the light of true awareness. Anchor the state in for the rest of the evening. To help you stay there, you can listen to a short breath break I sent you, or just practice the lesson on your own, following the instructions I've given you in the Telegram or email message if you need a bit of guidance. To reconnect with this presence. Just the words are just a pointer to the deeper presence within you. A reminder to stay connected to this presence when your mind wants to wander away into fields of illusion. So you can stay rooted in this deep, peaceful presence. And on the count of 3 now, you're going to open your eyes. So just look around. Noticing objects in the room around you. And this very calm awareness, very peaceful. This is a base state. It's called the ground of being. A base state of awareness, which is very peaceful. It may not be overwhelmingly joyful or ecstatic or blissful, but just contented, peaceful feeling. So connect with that as you look around. Notice that feeling really underlies all of your sense perceptions. Doesn't matter what you look at. I'm looking at a beautiful view now, but I can look at a lamp or a piano or a picture or a wall or a curtain. Just glance at, say, half a dozen objects in your immediate environment. Notice that deep peace comes from this underlying awareness is there always. close your eyes briefly, notice that peace is there. Maybe you notice it more when your eyes are closed and you open your eyes, but nothing's really changed. Same peace is there. So in this way, you learn that that peace is always there because it's your true awareness. It goes with you wherever you go because it's your awareness. It cannot be otherwise than that. This is a very, very simple truth that we're trying to learn through this course. That your awareness is your awareness, end of, and it cannot not be your awareness. And any attempt by your mind to convince you that you have some other awareness is false. It needs to be dismissed as such. So you stay rooted in your true awareness, which is always peaceful, always happy, always joyful. There is no pain, suffering, sickness, or death in that awareness. And you can stay in that enlightened awareness for most of the time in your life. So with mind training, you can have a very happy dream, a very peaceful dream. So I hope this session and the meditation has helped you to experience that and set you up for the rest of the evening for a very peaceful flowing experience. That brings us to the end of the session. Thank you, Elaine and Christine, for joining us for the last half an hour or so. I hope you enjoyed the meditation, and I'll see you tomorrow. So tomorrow, what are we looking at? It's Thursday. Well, you tell me what suits you. Can do a 12:30, or we could do a later 5 o'clock UK time.
I know I've got a little bit of just one tomorrow morning. Maybe 5.
Okay. Should we do 5 p.m. then?
Yeah. Is that all right with Christine?
Yes,
that works. 6 o'clock your time.
Me better in the evening, yes, about 7 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Let's go for that.
All good then. Okay. So go well until then. Stay in flow, stay in the presence, and have a lovely evening.
Thanks very much. Good session.
All right.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. Namaste.
Namaste. Bye. All right. Kim's arrived. Okay.